put out that video that basically stating that Bitcoin is more than what most people think it is. There's only a few people out there that believe it has anything to do with the government. I'm probably about 80 or 90% sure that the government was involved from day one. And there's just too much evidence, too much overwhelming evidence that major corporations are behind this. And it has to do with globalization. It fits the puzzle to a T. And so that's why I put out this information. And you have to really understand, I've been basically trading currencies, learning about economics for the past 12 years, probably since about 2002, 2003. And I've saw a lot of this. I'm probably a lot less naive than most people. I think most people out there are good people, but I think most people out there are naive. They want to believe that there are superheroes out there that are coming to save you. There's the Satoshi Ferry. I just don't think like that. I don't believe in multiple coincidences. I don't even believe in even one or two coincidences, you know? But you have, with this Bitcoin thing, there's multiple coincidences and multiple mega corporations backing this thing, you know? And you look at the banking institution that it's supposed to threaten, you have the banking institutions investing in it. You have Goldman Sachs putting $50 million into Bitcoin startups. Bitcoin startups that don't even have a way of making money. Why would they do that? I believe they're trying to buy up Bitcoin and they're trying to launder money through the system, and they know that it's going to go up. And so right now they're just holding it. Right? They're trying not to ruffle any feathers. They're just holding it, waiting for the big collapse that, of course, they have created. You know? And we have to understand the word. We have to understand who these people are. What happens every 30, 40 years. These guys are literally called money changers. They change the way we look at money. And that's what you have to understand. The society around us is becoming way more digital. And that's not an accident. Everything is becoming digital and virtual. You know, it's a lot easier to steal wealth when it's digital and virtual. It's a lot easier to steal wealth around the world when it's digital and virtual. It's a lot easier to track people and find out what they're doing when it's digital and virtual. And so I just don't believe the same year of the financial crisis of 2008, this guy Satoshi came up with the answer that is very detailed in very specific areas, such as accounting, economics, cryptography, computer programming. All these problems solved the same year of the financial crisis. I just don't, I'm not buying it. And then you already have papers that were written quite similar to Bitcoin previously. And all I can say is, I've got Bitcoins. I've got a lot of Bitcoins. But I got it for a different reason. Not for the same reason a lot of you people out there that are so-called libertarians or people that think that they're taking a big stand against the Federal Reserve. No. It's because I know what's going to happen next. It's so obvious. The dollar is being devalued. You go from $4 trillion to $19 trillion in debt within the last 10 years. That's no accident. That's being done on purpose. That's what you do on the last stages of when your economy or when your dollar is about to collapse. You just, the people inside government know what's going to happen, and they just try to take as much as they can before a collapse happens. They know this. You know this. You unconsciously or even consciously know this. You know, I try to appeal to people and I say, stop being naive. You know that our government and mega corporations are responsible for doing some pretty nefarious stuff. Wake up. Smell the coffee. It's brewing. It's calling your name.